Okay, then let's start about the electric field, and that is obviously related to the electric flux, and this topic is represented by my channel named Udita's Classroom. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all we have to know that is the field. Okay, what is the field? Field means what? Suppose you have two friends, one is stronger more than you, and both you are doing a pull rack, like this type of play. So what is happened then? You also extract a force that is acted on your friend, and your friends also extracted a force that is implemented on you, and whose force is better than you? Obviously the strong one. So here also the same thing happened, that is we can see here that Q1 and Q2 are both charges placed in a vacuum, and suppose Q1, this is the charge that extracts a force that is F12 and the direction towards the Q2, and Q2 is another charge and that is extract a force that is attract the Q1, and this is the F21. Okay, so the field signifies here the distributed quantity. This quantity may be scalar or vector, varies with the position. Suppose when the two charges are near to each other, then force will be what? Force will be less, but when the distance is far than the before, the force is also, when the distance is increased, force is also decreased, like that. Okay, so the effect of the charges has been, so guys, the effect, this is the effect of the charges. Okay, let me change the pointer. This is okay. This effect of the charges has been integrated in the existence of the electric field. Okay, so we obtain this force extracted by the charge Q. This Q represented the capital Q. Okay, and the on a charge small q, this is the small q, and the formula is, we all know, according to the Coulomb's formula. This is also the according to the Coulomb's formula. Okay, so one thing is that, what is this r vector? Because this r has a mod value, that means what is the distance between the two charges and in what direction the force is acted. This is also depending upon the value of r. So r here acts as the vector. Okay, now come the next. This is, we can see here, this is a charge and this is the another charge. Suppose this is small q and this is the capital Q, and here you can see such type of some imaginary pictorial line. Okay, if we try to draw, we can get some imaginary pictorial line like this, isn't it? Okay, so these type of lines that is extracted from the charges is called the flux. I will mention in later. And in this case, between these two charges the force is acted here, but there must be a force, that force is depending, here must be a force. This force is obviously dependable on any type of charged value, either Q value or this K value, and such type of energy, that energy by which the force is extracted by the one charge is called actually the electric field. Okay, now let's see that when the charge small q also extracts a force and equal and opposite, remind it, equal and opposite force on the charge q. So here the small q, this is the capital Q. This small q also extracts a force. Okay, that means Fq, this Fq must be equal with, that is the F capital Q, but this must be in the opposite direction. Okay, like this. And this electrostatic force, this is obviously the force which is one type of electrostatic force between the charges q and small q, can be looked upon as the interaction between the charge q and the electric field of q and the vice versa. So this force, that is F, depending the vector r, or you can say that is the distance. F is dependent on the distance, because when distance is increase, F is decrease, F is increase, distance is decrease. So F, here we have to write that F bracket r equals to Q, that is small q, into ER. This ER is means the electrostatic force, okay, depending upon the distance mentioned by r. Where if we denote the position of the charges q by the vector r, it experiences the force F, and the r is here the unit vector. This r is here the unit vector. So this is actually Fr is the electrostatic force, but if we go to write the electrostatic field, the formula must be ER, okay, ER equals to Fr divided by the small q. This is the actual formula of the electrostatic, actually the electric field. Okay, so let's have a look some notes, that is you can also you may write down in your notebook, and just remind it, because this must helpful in your exam and in case of your revise the theory. Thus, the electric field due to the charge q at a point in space may be defined as the force that a unit positive charge would experience if placed at a point. By this process, the capital Q, that means this q, okay, this q extracted a force on small q. So the capital Q is called the source charge, and in case of here, the small q affects this charge, that means small q is have the effect of the force that is extracted by q. So the q tests the effect of the source one is considered as the test charge. And in case of the electric field generation, or electric, how to generate the, how to determine the electric field, you have to note some condition, that is in case of testing you have to bring a positive test charge. That is why we should take the positive, because it is a parametric value and the direction of the electric force, because we all know that the positive charge, this has the force, okay, this has the force in direction to the r, okay, and determine the force on it obviously. So how you should determine, that is the formula is E equals to F divided by Q. All of them are in scalar ratio, that is independent of small q. Now see here that is the positive charges, and here it is the negative charges. So just see, arrow from the positive charges is out, okay, but arrow in the negative charge is into the negative charge, and arrow from the positive charge is outgoing direction, and the positive and the arrow to the negative charges is the into the charging direction. So from this we can say that as the positive charge has the attraction capability, okay, and the negative charge also, that is attract, and positive charge where the electron positive charge. Why it is positive? Because all the electrons are going out to generate a hole. Okay, to generate a hole, here hole, all the electrons are going out, and in case of negative charge, all the electrons may inside to the charge. Okay, so properties of electric field. Now come here, the property. What is the actual property? Obviously it is a vector quantity, as its direction is the same as the force experienced by the positive charges, that is test charges. Now come here, that is electric field intensity due to the positive charge is always away from it, while due to the negative charge always towards it. We have seen here. Okay, that is the electric field intensity due to the positive charge is always away from it, while due to the negative charges, where we can get the towards from the negative charge. Now come here, that is, this is the unit, Newton per Coulomb. Dimension you can get this, that is m1 l1 t to the power minus 3 a to the power minus 1, and the force on a point charge is always same direction of the electric field on positive charge and opposite in case of the negative charge. So now come here, the superposition theory, and superposition principle is one of the most important characteristics of the electric field. That is, according to this principle, that is the field intensity, if it is varied in each and every point, but the charge, in case of any charge, that is the distribution is vector sum of the field intensity. This is the main point, that is due to the charge distribution is the vector sum of the field intensities due to the individual charges. Suppose here the charge is q1, so here the charge is q3, we can get here the e3, and here the q2, e2, q3, e3, q4, e4. So what is that? Is summation of e. Actually the summation of e, that is the superposition theory. Now come here, that is the point so here, now come here, due to the 2-point charges. Okay, suppose here this is a point, and now let me take another value. Suppose this is the another test charge is coming into the field of this q1. Okay, so suppose this is a point P, where this is the q0 is coming, and this is the q. Okay, so this is a distance between them, and here we can get another we can get electrostatic force, obviously. So if this small portion, small charge is coming to here, that is the test charge at the point P, we can get a electrostatic force, and also a electric field is generated here between these two charges, isn't it? So what is the formula? Electric field, we all know that F, that means electrostatic force, is it this is a scalar form, so we can use this arrow, divided by q0, that means the force acted on this test charge. Okay, so this F stands for kq by r square with a r vector, because there is a distance between the r with magnitude and the direction. And now if this point is going to this position, we can extract here, it has a force, and obviously it has another force. Okay, just see here, that is it is also attracted here, so there is must be a force and there is also a force. Now come here, the three charges. So what will happen then? This has the electrostatic force with the direction, so it has a magnitude and the direction. And now come here, the four charge field vector, where this test charges varies for the different electric forces and acted in different electric field, but in all cases the formula is same, that is the electric field equals to kq by r square, and r vector, instead of r vector we can use r scalar divided by r, that is the unit vector. So actually the formula is E, that means electric field equals to kq by r cube into r of scalar. Okay, so this is the actually happened due to the point charges.